Welcome to Beard Oil, Roulette.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 22 of Beard Oil Roulette. I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. I just got back from up north snowboarding for a few days, so bear with me. I'm not quite as organized as I usually am, but we got an awesome show tonight. We've got Waltimus Prime in the backstage. He's going to come up. He's going to talk to us all about his show, The Bearded Regard, and about he's super into like beard oil scents and all different types of mixing and beard oil. So it's going to be an awesome conversation. It was 68 degrees or 20 degrees Celsius snowboarding in the last few days. So it was absolutely ridiculous. So basically slushboarding more than snowboarding. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's bring Walt in here, and we'll get started with scents in just a moment here. Hey, Walt, how's it going?
What's going on, everybody?
Why don't you introduce yourself and just kind of tell them a bit about your show, and I'll get their scents added onto the wheel while you're talking there.
My name's Waltimus Prime. I'm part of the Bearded Regard. It is a channel that was invented by Bushy Beard. Essentially what it is a platform for people to join to create content with other like-minded people in the community, you know. So it's a great opportunity for you to learn the YouTube content creation type of, you know, I don't know if they call it industry, but, you know, just the whole content creation part of it, you know, and you get to work with some cool people who also have beards. So that's also fun. It's a great place that we can have live streams on Friday nights at 10:30 Eastern. And we have some really cool people on. This Friday, tomorrow night, we're going to have Socially Bearded. He's in the chat, and then we're going to have Mac with the cheese. So that's going to be really fun. Yeah. But yeah, you know, this is a great springboard. Eventually I'm going to be starting my own channel, but I'm still going to be a part of the Regard, and I'll make some content here and there with the Regard and still do some live streams. But, you know, if you're interested in joining the Regard, you know, please reach out. You know, we are always looking for cool people that want to be a part of it. And yeah, that's about it.
Awesome, man. So how did that whole thing start? Like, how did you guys all get together to, you know, decide to do that?
It was Casey's idea, Bushy Beard. I don't think he's in the chat, but then Bushy Beard, and then actually the Bearded Beanie, Nick, he's in the chat, came to me and wanted to join because they like creating content and they wanted to have another person that wanted to create content. So I was like, yeah, if I get an opportunity to work with Casey and Nick, it'd be right on, you know. Then we just recently gotten Chad Straza. I don't know if y'all have seen him. He's the guy that dresses up like Macho Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's pretty funny. So he's creating content, you know, and yeah, you know, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun working with these guys and just you know, hanging out and doing what we're doing here, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like that's kind of the best part of the whole community, right? Is like doing this stuff, like just having a good time and being entertained for, you know, an hour or so.
Yep, absolutely.
So when did you start growing a beard?
COVID. So I was like kind of growing it out, and I'd trim it and I'd grow it out when COVID hit. I was working from home, and then probably like around like I guess middle to third quarter, I started really growing it out, and that's when I started, you know, getting a little like beard dandruff. I was like, okay, well, what do I got to do? So I figured out that I had to use beard oil, and I started watching Scuba, and then a little bit of Dan C, And then I caught a Dave's Bearded Motivation on a Saturday night, and I was like, oh, these people are cool. It's actually where I met Dave and I don't know, Chad Straza and Vinny P and all these cool people. And I was like, this is a cool community, you know? And then I just kind of went into that rabbit hole and started meeting people on Instagram, all in the same universe as the YouTube, and just kind of went there, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy how that starts. I feel like a lot of people, it's like the dance scene is the like gateway to the community. You find that, and then you realize, like, I think it was kind of the same for me. And then you realize, whoa, there's like a whole bunch of people doing some really cool things like on here, and it's all different, but it's all entertaining. Right. And that's how I first met Chad and Scott from Beard Mana. And I started talking to those guys a lot, and man, like it's awesome. Like the amount of people that are down to help you with things in this community is absolutely unreal. So,
oh, for sure. Yeah. I really enjoyed Beard Mana stuff. They have such unique scents, and that's what I like. You know, speaking of scents, you know, I like when people take, you know, it's easy to go anywhere and find sandalwood, you know, or, you know, a woodsy scent, you know, but when, you know, you take something and you kind of put a twist on it and makes it unique, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
That was kind of the whole basis of doing this show, was just like, let's make something weird. Like, it doesn't have to be like the best scent ever. It just has to be fun and different, and then someone gets to try it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, like when you're wearing scents, and that's what I like about the scents, is you wear a scent and beard, and it kind of takes you on a journey. Like, yes, you're going to get that first scent up front, but then certain parts of the scent start to fade. And then when that happens, certain things start to peek through again. And then you start getting other parts of the scent, you know. That's the great thing about it, you know, especially when you have a real scentsmith, someone who really knows what they're doing. They can really create these layers.
Yeah, and like that's like one of my favorite things too, is when your scent starts out one way at the beginning of the day, and then at the end of the day it's like a totally different, like still amazing smelling, but totally different.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It evolves, you know.
Kool-Aid, Rob, and Tanya. I don't know where they are, actually. They might be enjoying the outdoors. It got really warm where I am, so it's been so cold. So they might not be here this week. All right. Is everyone added everything to the wheel that they want? I think I got everyone's scents on there. If I missed your scents, just let me know, and we'll add you up.
Miss Mick, that is a serious problem. I think you need to go get Mick checked out. Sometimes his feet smells better than his beard. That's concerning.
That is concerning for sure.
Oh man.
Oh, not the outdoors. What scent do you want to add to the wheel?
I say it's Naga Champa.
All right. Get two of those on there. Hopefully it comes up.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Did I get everybody else's? I haven't seen anything else come out.
Let's see. I'm looking at your, sorry. Let's see. We got Naga Champa. Mango coconut sounds nice. Oh, great. Yeah, you got some great ones up there, man. I think the list has grown some, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've been slowly adding them each week. I didn't do a vote this week for a new one because I wasn't in town, but I was like missing in action this week.
That's okay. Well, you're shredding it up on some slush.
Oh man, it was definitely well needed. Like that was some good time off. I think that's like the first break since the whole COVID thing. So
This is some serious like north of the border communication here because I've never seen snow. So I've been in New Orleans
Whereabouts are
most of my
you?
life. Huh?
Whereabouts are you?
I'm from New Orleans, and then I traveled over to Florida when I hit high school. So it's like all sunshine and hot and humid, and yeah, there's no snow.
Yeah, well, you're lucky in some ways for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think in some ways, I don't feel too lucky. I guess like in July and August when I'm like melting, but
Yeah,
for the most part, yeah, it's
it
pretty
gets
nice.
so hot down there, like so humid in Florida.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
especially like yeah, August, September. I
Yeah,
was down there in September like 2 years ago, and it was ridiculous.
yeah.
I've never felt heat like that before. As Joe says, you're not missing anything. Snow is definitely overrated.
No, I'm not doing that, Miss Mick. No, I'm definitely not naming the show Walt Anus Prime. Okay, guys. Oh man,
Hey, you made it, Bearded Mel Chef. All right, what do you want on the wheel,
you
man?
guys are some cyber bullies.
Yeah, he paid his pre-record fee. That's
Yeah.
literally what he sent me in the PayPal. Jordan, am I adding you up on the wheel? I'm assuming so. All right. We'll wait for him to get his sent in, but
That's good.
what do you want to do for the first spin? What do you want them to add? Like how many cents or take away? I think we need to add some.
Add to take away two.
All right. Add two, take away two.
Yeah,
Works for me.
just to start off, and then we'll figure out there. Do you want to try and add more cents onto the wheel as time goes on?
I think we should. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I'll start doing like add three, take away two, or something like that.
Yep, works for me. Oh, nice.
Okay.
We're doing fresh bread.
Nice.
Good choice. Good choice, James. All right. Make sure everyone's on here.
I got the wheel over here just so I can see it a little bit bigger. So
Perfect. All right. We'll spin for the first person to add then. So we're going to add two and take away two. Nicole. Awesome. So you're going to add two and remove two from the wheel.
All right. So I think let's see. Let's remove
Oh, sorry, that's for Nicole. Nicole's going to do that.
Nicole, my bad. My bad. Sorry, Nicole.
But if you were, what would you put? Because I know you love crafting scents.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at what we have. We have some really cool like bourbon wood, bergamot. We have some sweet and some fruits and stuff like that. Maybe some lime, and then just to kind of give it some deepness, I'd go with some musk.
Nice.
Yeah, because you want something to kind of help give it some bottom to it. Yeah, maybe some pipe tobacco.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, Oz, you made it. Awesome.
Yeah, pipe tobacco would be nice.
Did anyone else see Oz's drawing that he did for Paranormal Beard Co?
No, check it out. He's really talented.
It is awesome. It would make a rad tattoo.
Yeah, he's very talented. I love like that tattoo style art. Very cool.
All right, blackberry sage. Blueberry, good choices.
That's a good one.
And what we're taking away, the rum and coke and mango. All right. That's a good remove.
Yeah.
You know what? So the blackberry and sage that just got added last week.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious. Is it more blackberry or more sage?
Pardon?
Is it more blackberry or more sage, or kind of balanced?
More blackberry for sure.
Okay, so
but
it's kind of
got that sage kind of like back notes.
Yeah,
gotcha. It's good. But that came up, and that was mixed with pipe tobacco last week. And oh
Ooh.
man,
Yeah, that sounds good. So that's the
it
great thing
smelled
about pipe
great.
tobacco is that pipe tobacco, you can just add little things like that, and it kind of gives it changes the scent profile, like changes what you get out of the pipe tobacco.
Yes, yeah, it totally does. It brings
Yeah.
out totally different notes in the pipe tobacco.
That, another one that's like that is oud. When you add like oud to something, and it changes the oud, and it changes the other scent, and like so if you do oud with birch wood or oud with vanilla or whatever, it is, and it just completely changes what you're smelling,
Yeah. There's a few scents like that. And yeah, it's like that. Depending on like the type of oud you get too.
Right.
I've noticed that there, like between different like manufacturers, there is a lot of difference in that
Oh,
scent.
for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's oud, black oud, and gold oud, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I believe it.
Oz, you got to tell me what you want on the wheel before you get too carried away leaving the stream here. So what do you have a favorite like realm of scents that you like, or do you like kind of everything, or are you like more like do you like more wooded or more colognes, or like where do you sit, or do you just switch it up?
I'm pretty open to everything. I just can't have some certain things that can't be too forward in it. Like I have, like say for instance, like lavender. I'm cool with lavender if it's not like lavender first. Like if lavender's on the back half, I'm fine with it. Doesn't bother me. Same thing with like clove and smoky scents. I mean, if it's not like just pure that, then it's not going to work for me. The only thing I think I really don't like is like lemongrass. Lemongrass just doesn't do anything for me. It's made to keep bugs away. So I mean, I
Right,
like
right.
why, I don't understand why people want to use lemongrass, but some people like that scent. So it's just not for me though.
Yeah.
And when I talked about scents, and I tell them, because I always like to be honest with the company owner when I talk to them about scents, and I always let them know it's like, hey, it's a field and beard. I'll give them an honest opinion about the field and beard, but I'll tell them, hey, this scent just happened wasn't for me.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? Like everyone's got their preferences and what they like and what they don't like. But Joe, like he can't stand tea tree. It's like, so some people just hate certain things. And yeah, sometimes you order a scent and you're thinking it's like one thing and it ends up, being something else.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like another one, I guess, is kind of like clove. It's like I'll never buy a scent and be like, ooh, it's got clove, because it's just, to me, clove belongs on like, a hot toddy, or like, maybe on a ham or something, but it's just not for me, but some people love clove,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge clove fan. But if it's mixed in
right.
to add a little bit to a scent, if it's not the main part of the scent, I'm okay with it.
Exactly. It's
but
like
I don't want to smell that.
Yeah, it's like when they use that scent to give something depth or to kind of change the other scents in there, so they're just putting up just a dab of it, then I'm cool with it. But like, other than that, I wouldn't want that forward. But to me, I'm pretty open. I like a lot of like Chesapeake, Defined Beard Co. Let's see, Beard Man. I love Beard Man.
Yeah, man, that Beard Man stuff is good.
Magic City, I like Whiskey and Hardtack. So yeah, I got a few favorites, but I mean, I'm always willing to try new companies and give people a shot.
Oh yeah, for sure. And there's so many.
There's so many companies out there, but I know it sounds kind of I don't know how you put it, but I don't like to use companies where I don't know the owner on a personal level. I know it sounds weird, but it's just like I have a lot of company owners that I know that I want to support. I know Jimmy from Ruddy Man. I want to support him. I know Gary from Chesapeake. I want to support him. So why would I put my money into a company? Yeah, their companies, their scents might smell good, but I'd rather take that money and put it towards my friends, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that totally makes sense. And I
Yeah.
think that's what's really cool about like the community too,
Yeah.
is that a lot of people do that. And
Yeah.
they support the people that are in that community.
Yep.
Oh, Nick.
Nick, you are going
Love
to get
it.
it tomorrow, man. I swear, you are going to get it. Getting roasted, man. Roasted.
All right. Let's add some more sense to this wheel. What do you want to do this time?
How about we take away or add 3 and take away 2?
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Add 3, take away 2. Ryan. All right.
I don't see a lot of people use teak wood. You know, I smell of teak wood.
Man, I like Teak Wood.
Yeah. You know,
It can be overpowering.
yes.
You have to watch for sure.
Oh yeah. It can take over the scent.
It can totally dominate a scent. But if it's mixed in, right, it really adds to a lot of scents.
You know what I like about scents like that, like, you know, when you mix in scents, is that sometimes like you can put a scent on the shelf and it like marinates for a little while, and then when you pick it back up, it smells differently. Like for like Luxurious Bastard, there was what was it, Vintage Bastard, and I was okay on it. You know, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. You know, I put it on the shelf, and I swear, like a month later, I picked it up, and it like, I was like, okay, I like this. You know, like it just changed for me somehow. You know, it's like scents can even evolve in bottle. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely had that happen.
Yeah. So I know it's a lot of
Canadian Macho Man.
Hey, there he is, Chad Straza.
What's up, man? Yeah, we had a live today with Jordan was doing an unboxing of my stuff, and then Chad came on and Joe came on.
Yeah. No, I've gotten to know Chad really well these past like month. You know, like I said, like my first live stream watching was Dave Motivation, and Chad was in there, and I got a chance to talk to him and Vinny P, and I was like, yeah, this guy's cool, you know. And then when he joined the Regard, I was like, all right, I like this guy. I can, like, you know how sometimes you just kind of on the same wavelength as people. You know? So yeah, it was cool. It was cool getting a chance to know him and have him on the live streams, you know. And I look forward to what he does outside of the Regard as he expands and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's really cool how you guys started that, and that it's like a group of you. I guess there's a bunch of streams that are a group of people, but I don't know. It's really cool kind of where you guys are taking that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm happy to.
Oh no!
Start some different things.
Oh no! Did you see that? We're removing fresh bread. Oh no!
Bacon and fresh bread. Oh.
And bacon. I'm sorry, Oz. Every week, poor Oz always adds bacon every single week, and as soon as someone gets to take it away, they take it away from him.
So I could see bacon going good with maybe like some bacon and maybe coffee, and then like kind of have like a breakfast scent, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't like the bacon scent.
It's very overpowering.
But it is overpowering, and I have it on here because it was funny and it's something different. So like, by all means, we will add it in. And yeah, we got the bacon haters once again. But I just made a scent for Oz that he ordered that was I'm gonna mess this up. Fresh bread, coffee, blueberry, and bacon. I think those were the 4. It was breakfast. It was breakfast. And maple. Maple was in there too.
So it's like French toast, bacon, coffee kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. That's cool. Oz came up with that?
Oz came up with it. Yeah. He asked me to make it for him. Yeah. And super cool.
How did it come out? Did you like it?
Oz seems to love it. Yeah. I would liked it because I went light on the bacon, but
Yeah,
it smelled good.
I love blueberries. It's just, I don't know, for some reason, if you put like blueberries or berries in something, like it just works for me, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, but
blueberry is great.
yeah.
All right, let's do another one.
All right.
Well, let's get some more on the wheel.
Yep. We
What do you want to do?
let's add 4 and remove 2.
Okay.
Does that
Cool.
sound good?
Yeah. Add 4, remove 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys, you can add sabotage to the wheel, or mystery scent, or winner's choice can be part of that too.
Cool.
So, just so you guys know, if you want those, the sabotage one we've only done once and it got a little crazy, but we'll do it again.
Yeah, I remember that. That's cool. That
was the first stream you were in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
was so confused, and it was
I
like
would have been too.
the stream went on to like 11:45, and I'm like trying to stay awake. And I'm like, yeah,
Nicole,
it was a good one though.
Oh yeah, it was.
You're like,
that was a late. That was the longest stream we've ever done, I think, and we've never had that many. Like, I just added sabotage that night, so we'd never done it before. Yeah,
that's funny. It was cool though, man. This is a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to as you build your arsenal and you start like coming up with some great scents. You know, I'm sure you have like a notebook full now. You know,
it's ridiculous. Like just the ones from here, I like write them down every week and like what I mixed, right?
Yeah.
So I had them all in there. There's so many. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I can make sense for days though because I just keep buying more. Yeah. I keep buying more fragrance oil all the time. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, let's get that.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you have like a special website just for making fragrances that you go to, or do you like just like Amazon it or whatever?
No, I have like a few different suppliers that I go to.
Oh, cool. So you're like legit.
I try and keep it in Canada, just honestly, because shipping times is like, if I order from the States, everything takes forever.
My God, I hope they change that. Like, I mean, like,
yeah, me too, man.
It's just, you know, it's all North America, so just, you know, make it work. You know,
everything gets held up at the border. Like, it's unfortunate, and sometimes it's like a really, really like long time for like someone to get a scent because it just gets trapped in at customs. International shipping. Yeah, Jordan knows. And then sometimes it goes through quickly. So it's like you never know.
When someone complains about like their being in the U.S. and that their scents something's taking too long to get it, Jordan laughs because he's like, haha, you know nothing, Jon Snow. You know,
yeah, for sure. He's always ordering stuff, so he's always waiting.
Yeah, he's like, I live my life waiting. You know.
Yeah, it's super frustrating, but hopefully it'll get better. I mean, like with everyone ordering online so much, it definitely has slowed it down. It wasn't that bad before, but I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
All right. So we're adding raspberry, fruit slices, mystery, and lime, and we're taking away bourbon wood. And oh no, one of the Nog Champas. Well, at least there's 2 on there. I'm missing it here.
So do you like smoky scents?
Sometimes it depends on the smoky. It depends on like the level of smoke.
Yeah, it can't be smoke forward. It has to be kind of like built in the background.
Yeah, it's got. It has to be built into the scent. If you know what I mean, like it can't be. It can't be too forefront if it's like too far in the background, it almost like fades away.
Yeah,
but it has to add to the scent. It can't be in there just to be weird.
Happy
medium.
Yeah, happy medium. It's like the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, my favorite scents are for sure tobacco scents though. Like
Okay.
that's my like almost any tobacco scent I'm down, and food scents. I love food scents.
Same.
But some people, I don't know, some people have a real hate on for those, but I
I love food
love them.
scents, and I like booze scents. I don't know if it's because I'm from New Orleans, but I love like bourbon and rum, and I like margarita. Of course, I told you about the margarita. I love that. Like you can mix margarita with whatever, and I'll wear it for days.
Yeah. Actually Joe was talking to me about that. He's like, "Oh, you got to get a margarita scent." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to find one. I've ordered a couple that weren't great." Like, so that's the thing too. Like when you're ordering stuff online, like sometimes you get something and it's like, that's not what it would like. That doesn't smell like that.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Some of them just don't smell like margarita, and yeah. And that's what another thing is like. I wonder, like, you get like a scent and then it doesn't smell like you thought it would. It's like, how is that company putting out a scent that they call it something, but it just doesn't smell like what it's supposed to? I don't know. Food scents? Oh, I love food scents, man. Yes, that is my world. Jed's hilarious. I don't even know what that would smell like.
Yeah, what would that smell like?
Why would you leave the French Quarter? It's not a lot of work there. I was about 10-minute drive away from the French Quarter. I actually lived like a few miles from where the Battle of New Orleans took place in a town called Chalmette. But the economy wasn't very good, especially after Katrina. So I'm kind of glad I got out there, and I've been in insurance for since 2006. So yeah.
Are you working from home now, or are you going in?
Yeah, no, I work from home right now. But after I get my shot, and I guess COVID's all kind of died down. If it dies down, I'll go back to work. But yeah,
right.
For now, I'm working from home. This is my workstation, and I kind of like it because I have all my beard oils here, and and I can just hang out, and I got my little collection here. I'll stop and smell them while I'm working and whatnot. Sometimes I'm on the phone. I'll stop, like I'm talking to someone while I'm working, and I'll be like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that smells good.
What is the inspection date? Okay. So yeah, I probably won't be able to do that while I'm at work.
No.
So
you just bring them all into the office and just line them up on your desk.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, like, it's just, it's just.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of sitting in the same room though too, right? Because like you're doing like the Regard and other streams too, right? So you're like in there for like a full day almost.
Yeah, but I go outside. I visit Sheldon. I have a tortoise that I go outside and hang out with during lunchtime and get some vitamin D and I keep it going. Do some different things, but I like doing a lot of live streams with Jordan Canlon, who's in the chat. Yeah. He's actually starting to do tech reviews because we were talking about yesterday that the community's expanding and growing. For everybody just to do beard reviews on YouTube, it's just it's a little much. So a lot of the guys in the Regard, we see ourselves doing stuff outside of the beard stuff. So I do some woodworking. I made this here, and I made that there. So I make a lot of stuff. I do a lot of DIY stuff, and figure out I'm gonna record that. And then when Jordan's doing tech reviews, Chad Straza, he likes to do like his comedy stuff. He'll get into that eventually. Casey's gonna be starting something, but I don't know if he's announced that yet. And then Nick has talked about some things, Bearded Beanie. But I mean. But we always, got the Regard. We'll always be a part of the Regard, pretty much, So
yeah,
I'm always going to want to do the live streams and hang out with the guys, and it's just real. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and Jordan. Actually, I talk to Jordan all the time too. He lives like an hour away from me.
Yeah.
So, but we met through like this community and his podcast actually. But yeah, it's everyone does do something outside of the bearded community that is like a hobby or whatever too, right? So it is cool to see that from everyone. So yeah, sure. I love that. Like I love that Jordan's going to do that on his channel too, because it's like it just shows another side, right?
Yeah, and then that's going to bring in more people into the community, because that there might be somebody who likes woodwork and who has a beard but has no idea about the Instagram community or the bearded community. Now they're joining in, and it's a way to bring in more people. And I think the more the community grows, the less problems we'll have, and just I think would solve a lot of things, because it creates more distance between everybody. You know, we're not all crawling on top of each other. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing woodworking, and so I'm getting a new phone. I ordered it yesterday, so it's going to be heading this way. It's got all the fancy cameras on it, so I'm going to do some recording with it and just kind of show people what I do and what I create. And I don't do it for money. I do it because I enjoy it. So yeah, I just couldn't do the same thing over and over again. You know, there's certain guys that can do it and they do it really well. Jason Esser, he does it really, really well. You know, he does these really, really cool oil holders. And then they have like Rob Acker. He does a lot of these epoxy like crosses and different mugs and stuff. He does it really, really well. I couldn't do that. It would drive me nuts to try and do the same thing over and over again, because usually I don't repeat myself.
Joe.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to grow a beard to be here.
Yeah.
But you might want it for your beard oil, but you could also give it to a friend that has a beard.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Okay, so is it my turn to choose something?
Yeah, so let's you know what? Let's do one more spin. Let's add something. Let's not take anything away this time.
Sounds good.
What do you how many you want to add?
Add 3?
Yeah, let's do 3.
Okay.
Good. Let's get a little bit more variety on there. All right, we're gonna add 3. This will be the last one, and then we'll spin for it. Please go find my comment and read it to Walt. Hey, Joe. So you're gonna add 3 cents. What are we? What are
the vitamin D thing?
Oh man, I can't find that comment.
Yeah, man.
Are you kidding me? Look how many comments are on here.
So my body doesn't process vitamin D very well. I'll get like dizzy. So like I have to like take in supplements, and I have to like go and sit in the sun. Otherwise I get dizzy and, you know, fall and crack my head open. So so it's one of those things, you know, everybody's got their shit to deal with, you know.
Yep. Yes, the vitamin D thing you said. There we go.
Not everybody can be perfect like you, Nick. You know, sometimes people gotta, you know, do things to keep themselves going. You know, Nick was a valedictorian. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very small class, but yeah, he, you know, yeah, he's a smarty pants.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Aside from doing like this, like public speaking is not my thing. Like I be standing up in front of a crowd and like giving a speech, I would not be down for doing. Like on here is different, and and I know most of the people on here, so it's, you know, like hanging out with your friends. But man, yeah, that would not be my thing.
Yeah, that's right, Miss Mick. You put him in his place. You keep him in check. The old cyberbully.
All right, so I think we got a good mix of scents on there.
All right.
All right. So what do you want the bottle to be for tonight? How many scents are we going to spin, and then how many do they have to keep? Of course, they can do all of them if they want.
What do you think? 4?
Sure. Spin 4, and then how many do they have to keep?
3.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So you got to keep at least 3 of these guys. At least 3. Oh, there's some good stuff on here. Just like looking at everything, I'm like, oh man. Let's see what comes up first. All right, let's spin the first one.
All right, let's do it.
So if in terms of let's say like, okay, wooded scents. What's your favorite wooded scent?
I mean, obviously a garwood. I love oud type scents.
Okay.
But outside of a garwood, I would say I like especially for Christmas summer, I like fir needle or fir tree scents. I like teak wood, mahogany, things like that.
Okay.
I mean, pine's okay. You know, I'm not a huge pine fan. And
neither am I, actually.
Cedar to me kind of smells like a hamster cage. So I mean, I can deal with it, but it's not like something like I gravitate towards.
Depends on the cedar.
Yes, because there's so many different types of cedar. Like the eastern cedar, you know, eastern red cedar has that hamster smell, but they have like western cedar and Texas cedar, which are completely different.
Totally different, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think cedar has got to be one of the biggest varieties of like tree type scents. Like,
sure.
there's so many, and then like within each brand, they all smell different. Yeah,
Mick absolutely loves cedar. So if anybody has a cedar scent, make sure you send it to Mick, Sultry Bearded. He absolutely loves them. He craves them.
That's all he wants. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting off with bourbon, which is actually a good start. You know what didn't make it on the wheel this week for the first time since we started doing this is pipe tobacco, I think.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised.
Is it too late to add it?
I would have added it if it was me, but I don't always pick a scent. Sometimes I do. When I get a new one in,
orange
I definitely
bitter,
do.
That sounds interesting.
Which one?
You can do like orange bitter.
Yeah.
So I've always thought a cool scent would be whiskey, maybe bourbon. Then you do sugar, orange bourbon. I mean orange bitters or like orange, and then like a cherry. So it's like that's what an old fashioned is.
Yeah.
So you know, like the orange and the cherries is usually like what your garnish is, and then you usually take bourbon and you muddle some sugar and you put in some bitters, and that's like an old fashioned. I think that would be like such a cool scent, you know.
That would smell amazing. Absolutely, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I've written some of these down. Me and Mick.
Oh, Mick.
I have so much fun talking to him and Barbardo Joe.
Yep.
And Ron in the chat, and we joke around. It's just a bunch of goofballs making funny stuff. But I love coming up with like unique type stuff. Like me and Jordan, we would write down scents, like scent profiles, and we would send them back and forth to each other and just come up with like different unique stuff. And we had a ton of fun doing that. Yeah,
man, it's so fun. Like if I could do that all day, like and just make new scents every day, I would. Sure. Like it's so entertaining.
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
It's the best. And like even like I'm sure you've done it, like mixing even your beard oils, right? Like that you have from other companies together, you can get like some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, you're not mad until you call someone a rascal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when they're a rascal, that's in trouble.
All right, let's spin the next one here.
Yeah, because they're so wise, Miss Mick. They teach me all their ways, all the mistakes that they've made.
Except for Mick.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Actually,
Bourbon
I think
and Lime.
Same age as Mick.
Bourbon and Lime.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's great. I should probably have taken those off. Oh well, that's fine.
Yeah, Bourbon and Lime, that's good. See, because that lime gives it a little bit of tartness to that bourbon scent. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like the big wheel on The Price is Right. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin scent 3. So what about in like the citrus realm? What do you like?
Oh, yeah. I love citrus. Love it.
Yeah, me too.
Not a big fan of grapefruit. But
that's so funny. Okay, what part about grapefruit don't you like? Because I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just something about it that I guess it's just I don't know what it is. It's just something I tried one from Copper John's. It's called Summer Citrus, and I'm like, oh sweet, summer citrus. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna like it. Never tried grapefruit before, and I tried grapefruit, but I'm like, nope, this is not for me. So I like orange, I like bergamot, I love lime, I love all the other citruses, but just grapefruit just isn't in my bag.
Yeah, bergamot is my favorite.
Oh yeah,
that's my absolute favorite citrus scent.
It's
but
like
yeah, grapefruit.
It's like the closest natural cologne citrus scent to me. Like when I think of like bergamot, I think of like a cologne citrus. You know, it goes really well too.
It is unreal. Like it's my favorite. But yeah, my wife makes like soaps and stuff and candles, and she made this grapefruit. I forget if it was a soap or a candle, but I was like, I can't do that smell. Like I can't. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. And then I know a bunch of people like that too.
Yeah, I mean, I love Copper John's. You know, especially Tyson. I have a really great relationship with Tyson. He's also so I'm from New Orleans, and my favorite American football team is the New Orleans Saints, and he's also a New Orleans Saints fan. So I'm in a chat with him, and I love all the stuff he makes. But Summer Citrus just wasn't for me. But I still use it. You know, I still use it like I'll use it for like my hands and stuff like that. You know,
right.
That's what I like about butter is that you don't have to just use it for your beard. You know, you can also use it if like you know your hands are getting dry and stuff like that. So plenty of other uses for it.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
All right. So here's our scent. We've got bourbon, lime, and a mystery scent. So that's one that I get to pick.
Nice.
So let's spin our last one.
Do you wear butter and oil, or do you just do oil during the day? What do you usually do?
During the day, I'm usually just oil, butter at night. It depends though. Like if I'm like feeling really dry or the air is really dry, I might do butter during the day, like with oil first, and then like once that gets in there, I'll throw on the butter. But yeah, I'm usually just oil, and like the odd time, like I'll throw in a balm, but not as much as I used to. When my beard was shorter though, I used balm all the time. Like that was my go-to because I always had flyaways.
Yeah,
and it was like So that was like balm was really great for that. But well, especially now, like it's like masks all the time. And it's like now just oil's good. You gotta shove it all under there anyways.
If I'm going into the office, I'll use balm to kind of. I always use an unscented balm. You know, just because I don't need a lot of balm in order to keep it, and I just feel like it's just redundant to have a balm of a scent, a butter as a scent, oil of a scent. I'm just like just if I use a unscented balm, I can use it for whatever. You know.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. You know,
that's a good plan.
You know.
Yeah. Do you ever do like the depending on like what butter you're using, like an unscented oil first?
No,
I've done that.
So what I do though is say for instance if a scent is too strong, which I have that with, and I've told Jesus this from Aztec Beard Co. Just the scent was just a little too strong for me. So what I do is I have some like I get like Metafoam seed oil, like pure Metafoam seed oil, and I'll just add a little bit to my hand, and then I'll just put like half the amount of drops of the scent. And then I'll kind of mix that all together, and then I'll put that in my beard. and that way I'm able to kind of enjoy it, but the scent doesn't knock me in my butt, you know.
Yep. I've done that with some for sure.
Yeah, you can mix it with like an unscented oil. So that's what I'll use, that use like unscented stuff to mix with other scents just to kind of cut down on the scent. I do make my own unscented butter, which eventually I'll do like a little thing on that, but I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's whipped, you know.
Oh yeah, that's whipped. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here, actually, hold on one sec. Let's make that big. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's like a good consistency, it looks like too.
Yeah, it's shea, mango, kokum, and then I have meadow foam, sweet almond.
Yep.
Yeah, castor, a little bit of castor in it, not much. But
I like castor. It's good for my beard.
I'm definitely like my oils on the viscosity side of being like medium to thick.
Yeah.
Like I like beard octane scents, but I find that beard octanes, I can only wear them during the summer because if I don't know, just they tend to dry out really quick if I use them for the winter time because they're a thinner oil, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for me too. I like my beard is like pretty coarse. So yeah, that medium is perfect for me. But you know, that's why there's so many companies, because there's something literally for everyone.
Absolutely.
Like, you know?
Yeah, that's right, Jordan.
All right.
Man, he cracks me up.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's like the best part. I think I've met so many awesome people in this community, especially like after starting like doing the show. It's just like the relationships within that have been so awesome. I think it's something that I don't think you can get that in very many other places. So
yeah. It can be hard to navigate when you get into a community like this, you know, because it depends. Like, you know, you start following like Dan C, and then you kind of like, okay, well, how much do I want to go down this rabbit hole? Do I start following Dave from Beard and Motivation and Ken from Bluegrass and all these other guys, and then you gotta go on through like this little tier system, you know, and then if you're fully involved in the community, you're watching the Bearded Regard, you know, all the way. You know, but it's great, man. You know, I love being in this community, and I like interacting with guys like Jordan and yourself, and it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It was exactly what I needed to help get through COVID, you know.
Definitely. Yeah, that's like right when I started this show. It was like, man, I need to do something, because I was off work for a bit, and I was like, I need to do something more than I'm doing, and I need to interact with more people, because it was driving me insane. Like, it was we were I don't know what it was like in Florida, but we were like full lockdown for like 3 months straight. Like nothing was open other than your grocery stores. So it was like getting into like the creation. Like I had like been in and like watched a ton of shows and like talked to people, but like being in the community and like creating a show was exactly like the thing that was like, oh man, I have something to look forward to every week. Like, this is amazing. Meet so many people. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was able to kind of get out of my shell and kind of branch out and meet new people. It's a lot of fun. I like the interaction, you know. No, I have never had any adverse reactions with it. I guess maybe because I'm not using enough kokum or enough meadow foam to really have that. You know, I put a lot of sweet almond because it was already a butter, so I didn't want it to be too thick. So, I mean, I put a little bit of meadow foam, but I was also putting in castor oil. So maybe that, I used a lot of sweet almond oil and a little bit of avocado oil. That was most of my percentage. So, I have not read about that, but that's interesting. Probably another reason why I shouldn't be selling anything, you know. Like I make this for myself, you know.
Right. Yeah. That's your own personal.
Yeah.
The scent so far, Bearded Metal Chef, is bourbon, lime, mystery, and blueberry. So that's the 4 for tonight, and then you got to keep at least 3 for whoever wins.
Oh man, I'm happy about the blueberry. That's gonna be awesome. That's the answer. Something I have to order.
He was just messing with you the whole time. I was
Yeah.
like, I've never heard that, but
Yeah.
we can. I guess I got some research to do.
Emphasis on dick and valedictorian.
All right.
No, I love messing with Nick. We're buds.
Yeah.
You know, we just joking around.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah, we talk all the time, and hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin the winner on this one because we still got the bonus round that everyone wants to win. Because that's got the create the next scent tab on it, and everyone wants to win that, and it still has yet to come up. And like, I think I've had it on near the beginning, so it's been at least 20 weeks with it on there.
And which one is this one?
So when we get to the bonus wheel, it's got create the next scent.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that one, whoever wins gets to create a scent, and then we'll like make it and sell it, and yeah. Hey, what's up, Bearded Cheesehead?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah. All right. Let's spin the winner for this one.
All right.
Tonight is my night. Yeah, everyone wants this one. Here we go.
So how long before after tonight? How long does it take for someone to reach out to you and say, "Hey, I want to try that scent"? Is it like a week or is it 2 weeks?
So hey, congratulations, Matt.
Hey, Matt. All right.
So how it works is as soon as it's like we're done the show, I usually upload it to the site.
Yeah.
So you can buy the scent for 1 week. So until the show starts the next week, right? So the next Thursday. I'll make the scents on either Saturday or Sunday, and then I test them for 2 days, just to make sure that like they're good or half decent, depending. Like sometimes there is just like no, like you can't make it amazing, but you can make it okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll wear it and see if I need to add anything, and then I'll make their bottle for them, and then and I'll have it for a couple of days and then send it out. So it'll be up there for a week if anyone wants it. Usually, like some scent profiles, you just know it's like, I want to try that, right?
Yeah, I like the way this one's going. Like, bourbon, lime, and blueberry. I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
This is similar to one I think we had. I don't know, I can't keep track anymore. There's so many. Man, there's some weeks where we spin.
If you ever decide to get like, if someone gets the mystery or the sabotage, put some pipe tobacco in there, that'd be money.
Yeah. So we've had like a few weeks where we've had like 3 bottles, and those ones get kind of crazy. That takes a little bit longer to get all sorted out, but the mystery ones are fun because then like on that one bottle that I was telling you about before with the pipe tobacco, Dr. Pepper, and Nag Champa, and it was a mystery, and then I put the oud wood in there.
Oh yeah, great call.
And I was like, this has to go in here. Like I don't know, it seems right, and then it turned out to be awesome. Yeah,
for sure. We need to
let it ride. Oh, nice, right on. So so he's gonna do all of them.
Oh, he's doing all of it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't really. That's like perfect.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then once I get it, I'll like sit around and like I'll think about this for like a day or two, and then I'll start like, okay, I think I'm gonna try like adding this in for the mystery, and then I'll let everyone know like the next week, or sometimes people don't want to know until they get it. Right. So I won't tell them and let them try and figure it out.
thinking to yourself, okay, I kind of want the bourbon to be kind of the base, and then I kind of want to add some flavors of lime and blueberry in there to kind of accent the bourbon,
You're reading my mind.
Yeah, or things like that,
Yeah, totally. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do. Yeah, I'll sit there, I'll just be thinking about it throughout the day. And then
Yeah.
like some of them I know because I've used them so much, right? Like
Yeah.
I know the centration of what lime is and blueberry and bourbon because I've used them enough that I'm like, oh, I know how long those are going to last. And I also know how strong each one of those are. So it's like, you can start thinking of like, how much do I need to add? Like, and like each one of those has like a percentage that you're allowed to use as your maximum. So like you'll take that into consideration, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then you kind of know before going into it, what you're gonna do.
That sounds like a lot of fun, man.
It's so fun, man. It's so fun. Like it's
back to the lab.
Back to the lab. Yeah, exactly. So Matt, congratulations on that one. That's a good one. We'll bring up the bonus wheel here in 1 second. I'm like operating without my mouse tonight, so I'm using a trackpad. There we go. It's not fun.
Yeah, I think vanilla would go well, Joe.
You are right.
Yeah,
vanilla would go well. There's
do you like bourbons and whiskeys and stuff, or are you not much of a drinker?
I'm mostly beer. I'm not like a hard liquor drinker at all. What about yourself?
I like whiskeys. I do beer as well. I don't drink like I used to. Like I don't drink to like get hammered like I used to. When I hit my 30s, I kind of slowed down on that. But yeah, I'll like sip on some whiskey, or I'll drink a beer. I'm not much for drinking with food. I don't know why. That's just a weird thing about me. Like some guys like to go out and have wings and beers, and that's just not for me. I'll drink a beer by itself. Like I'll drink before, but I can't like eat food and drink at the same time.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm like a beer or two kind of, but I'm not like go out and get wasted anymore. I did that for years.
Like IPAs and stuff, or you like stouts?
Craft beer all the way for sure.
Yeah.
Love it. Like there's a lot of everywhere now, but there's a lot like up around our area. So
we have a town close to us called Sanford, and there's like within walking distance, there's 4 different microbreweries. So you can just like walk around to each one of them. By the time you go to all 4, you're like hammered.
Right? Yeah. Especially if you're like go and you do the tour, right?
Yeah.
You do your tour, and then you're like try like the samples from each place.
The flights. Yeah. You get all the flights going. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's spin this wheel.
All right.
All right. So I added on create the next scent twice, guys. So here's hoping. Some point we're just gonna have to do it just so it gets done. Oh no, not tonight. All right. So 15% off is the bonus wheel tonight. Sorry guys. And we'll bring up that other wheel. Do you have a favorite like beer? Like not necessarily brand, but like I
like stouts. I don't know. I'm not too picky when it comes to beer. I like
just as long as it's like a good taste.
Yes. Yeah. So like if it's a quality beer, like you'll never catch me drinking like a really thin beer, but like during the summer I like Coronas and Modelo and Dos Equis. I like those type of beers, and then I also like stouts during the winter. I like IPAs, different things like that. I like some sours too. I'll try some sours. Like if they got like a Hefeweizen or something like that, I'll try those as well. I'm not too picky about that.
Have you tried the milkshake IPAs?
No, I've seen those though.
So
How are those?
it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like there's good ones. There's ones that aren't so good. At least to me. I mean, like some people love them. Yeah, it's an interesting flavor for sure.
I've seen that, and I've seen the slushy ones too. Like
what?
Like they're like slushy ones where like they like almost freeze it and then like they like pour it out. It's just really weird looking. I've never seen anything. Like, if you look like a slushy beer, like they're like there's a thing about it. It's like let me check it out.
Man, I'm like super interested in this now.
Yeah, it's weird. No, I've not tried that, Joe. That's Jameson cask mate, because I like Jameson. I actually do pickleback sometimes. If you never try pickleback, it's like it's slushy beer, SLUSHIE beer, and they're like very fruity, you know. Never tried one of those.
Interesting.
I've tried other stuff, but I've noticed that was like something new that's going on. I've tried sours, but that's about it.
Sours are good depending on like how sour they are or how dry they are. It's almost like a dry beer sometimes.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm guessing because I've never tried a milkshake and I've never tried a slushy, so I'm kind of curious how those come out. But I don't know. Maybe they're good.
Oh, yeah, that's the next one to try for sure.
Yeah, Jameson's. I like Jameson. If you ever try to do a shot of Jameson, do like a little like chaser of like pickle juice, and it just I don't know why, but the taste of Jameson with a little bit of pickle juice, just you don't mix them together. Like you have to do it as a chaser separately.
Right.
It's called a pickleback, and I love it, man. I don't know why. It sounds disgusting, but it just works together.
It does sound disgusting.
Yeah, I know, right? I know it sounds disgusting. But yeah, I'm looking right now, like there's like marshmallow slushy and creamsicle and all these different weird drinks. I don't know. I was following this guy and I'll have to send you, I'm following him on Instagram. I'll have to send you his stuff. It's like he promotes all these like slushy type beers, and I'm just
cool. Yeah, man, I'm down.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it
I'm sure going on.
It will be harder for me to get like most of your beers here. Yeah. Unfortunately, that just seems to be how it is. So
yeah. Blood Brothers White Lies is the best sour beer. That's interesting. Never heard of that. All those sound gross. I'm sorry, buddy.
Dave, I didn't put you on the wheel because you weren't here earlier, so we can just save it because you already prepaid. We can just save it for the next one because you already missed the bottle, so may as well just wait till the next one. All right, let's spin for the 15% off.
Okay.
Just love that Chad said all those sound gross.
Yeah, I disappointed him.
Yeah, that's okay.
Won't be able to do tonight. That's my buddy.
Oh, Tanya, she's not even here. We'll spin it again.
Okay.
Yeah, Tanya and Rob didn't make it tonight.
Yeah.
We're probably making bread. Oh.
Wow.
Power couple.
Yeah.
All right. We're just going to remove that one. There we go. Third time's the charm. Here we go, guys. Mick.
Hey. The valedictorian.
There you go, Mick. Valedictorian.
Socially weird.
Socially weird. Yeah. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna say that next time.
Yeah.
Next time I'm in a live stream.
Yeah. Is he still here?
Oh yeah, he's still here. He's probably at work though, so he's probably just. It's like almost 11. He's probably getting close to being done.
Yeah. So how does this work now? So now you have your scents. It's blueberry, lime, bourbon,
And the mystery.
And mystery. And then he's going to help you decide which ones to drop or which one to keep.
No. That scent's done. That was just for who won the 15% off. So that's it. That scent is. Oh, he's passing the win to you,
man.
Walt.
Damn, Nick.
And now he's being nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So then I'll make this up, and I try to make a video about it if I can, but
this Mick is brutal. Well, thank you. I appreciate the win. Oh, jeez. I'm never gonna live that down.
No.
I'm trying to figure out a name for my channel, and something, like creations and whatnot. I'm thinking about getting away from the Waltimus Prime name. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know.
Why do you want to get rid of the Walter? Actually, yeah, where did that name come from originally?
So I was just out of high school, and I was with a bunch of friends, and there was this girl that I was trying to hit on, and she said I was weird and I talked like a robot. And she told my friends that I was weird and I talked like a robot because I was nervous, I guess. And so they thought it was hilarious to call me Waltimus Prime, like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And I was just a weird robot. So yeah, it kind of stuck for then. I actually kept it ever since, man. I had like an AOL account for it, and it just carried on, But I was thinking I'm Cajun, so my heritage is like Cajun, French Cajun. So I was thinking maybe Walt's Cajun's Creations or something like that, or maybe just Cajun Creations. Or also want to do some reviews. I don't know. Anybody has any thoughts? Socially Weird is taken, Dave. That's for Mick. Socially Weird. Yeah, Retlaw Creations. There you go. Walt backwards. That's cool.
Oh, Jordan, you're so young. What's AOL? Come on, man. Yeah. That was dial-up internet.
CDs. You get the CDs in the mail. Oh man.
Yeah, well, you get like different ones with like free time, wasn't it? It was 20 like free hours.
100 hours of free internet access. I like Retlaw Creations. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is good. You write that one down.
Yeah, it makes me sound like I'm a cop.
Yeah, that's cool. So you're gonna do like all kinds of different things on that channel too, right? So like you're gonna build a lot of stuff
with epoxy. I do a lot of epoxy stuff. I do like a lot of just wood burning and just woodworking in general. I don't know. I like also like I do like mosaics of wood mosaics. So like I take like scrap pieces of wood and I'll glue them to a board and make different things out of it. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I dig that. So have you started that channel yet, or any of the filming for that, or you're just going to start it like soon?
I'm gonna start it probably within the next couple months. I'm gonna start it. What I want to do is I don't want to like start a channel and just have it sit there with no content. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start creating some content and have it ready, and then I'm gonna try and release something about once a month. Nice. It's easier to do in the beard game. It's easier to knock out episodes once a week. But when you're doing woodworking, it's a little bit more difficult because, woodworking takes time, So I'm going to try and put out something about once a month. I'm also thinking about doing some reviews here and there for my beard companies, maybe review some tools that I like as well, and just kind of just do what I want to do, Have it be kind of just a guy's channel,
That's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah. So I'll do some reviews of some beard stuff, maybe some men's grooming stuff, some woodworking, I don't know. I feel like
whatever you're into.
Yeah, to just limit myself to one thing, I feel is kind of just boring, I even do some gardening and stuff too, so I could put some stuff in there,
Yeah, man, I like that. That's cool. You will bring in more people into the community as a whole, like the bearded community as a whole as well with that.
Yeah.
because you, like you said, like there's so many people out there that don't even know that this exists. Like, I and like I meet them all the time, and they're like, "What? Really?" It's like, there's shows. I'm like, there's live streams every single night, multiple that you can go and check out in the bearded community. So that's super cool, man.
There's this guy at my work. He's got a big beard, and I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "What do you use?" And he's like, "Oh, like Everyman Jack." I'm like Everyman Jack. I'm like, no, man. Check out this website. I'm talking to him, and I'm like, he had no idea about like balms and stuff like that.
You blew his mind, didn't you?
Yeah, he had no clue. You know, damn, Joe, I just met you tonight, man. You're gonna do me like that. Yes, I will definitely have my tortoise on the channel. Sheldon will be a part of it. If you don't know, Tyler, I have a tortoise in my backyard. I weighed him today. He's 57 pounds. He's 6 years old.
Okay.
And I got him 6 years ago. He was about the size of a Pop-Tart. He was pretty small. His species is the third largest in the world. So they get pretty big. His dad was around 200. So 200 pounds. So, I mean, he could definitely get very big. It's fun. It's fun having Sheldon. I had a dog, and when I lost the dog, I was like, I never want to have to deal with this again, having to lose a pet. So I was like, I'm going to get something that's going to outlive me. So I got the tortoise.
Man, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So okay, so we have to go into this a little bit. So did you build like kind of like a sanctuary for?
Yeah. So I have I took like landscape wood tiles, and I placed them up about, I'd say maybe 24 inches. And I did a giant square in my backyard. And the sulcata, which is the breed he is, their majority of their diet is grass. They graze the plains of sub-Saharan desert, and they just eat grass all day. They'll eat fruit and cactus, a lot of grass. So, he just kind of most of his diet is that. And then I give him some vitamins, some tortoise chow to kind of help balance everything out. And he's big, man. I had a hard time lifting him today at 57.
How like look size wise, what are we talking?
200 pounds. They get to be about 2.5 feet by like 2 feet. So, yeah. And their dome gets pretty big. So, I mean, you're looking at, it takes multiple, by the end, I won't be able to lift him by myself. That's how big he'll get.
That's amazing.
Oh, Sheldon and Walt make a shit variety hour. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Man, you're gonna have to feature him on the channel for sure. That is so unique, and that's super cool. I love that.
I do some TikToks with them and stuff like that.
Nice.
So you go to my Instagram channel, you'll see Sheldon on there acting like a fool, but it's fun. He's a cool pet. He doesn't bite. He's not like very aggressive or anything. He just kind of does his thing and lives his best life.
That's so cool, man. Yeah. That's so cool. So where can everyone find you that's not following you already here?
Oh, it's just Waltimus Prime, and not Instagram. If you type in Walt UMUS, it'll pop up.
Perfect.
Waltimus, yeah.
And what about, you said you're on TikTok too, right?
Yep, same thing. You type in Waltimus Prime, it'll pop up on TikTok.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the Bearded Regard, you guys should, if you're not already following, you should head on over and follow him on that too.
Thank you.
That's every Friday night, right? 10:30?
Yeah, for every Friday night, 10:30 Eastern. And we're going to have Mick and Mac with the Cheese on this Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be a great show.
We're going to have to get you on there soon. That'd be a lot of fun as well.
Heck yeah.
We just like to talk and hang out and talk about, honestly, I like to get more than just the beer community. Like, we just talk about just life in general and just kind of giving people the side of their story outside of the beer community.
Cool. I'd like
you can pretty
that.
much figure out everybody from what their beer life is just by looking at their Instagram, but like the other stuff, that you could find out. Like, we had before Chad Straza joined the Regard, We talked to him about his wrestling career and like everything that he did to become a wrestler and his impressions and just everything outside of beard stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, anytime I'd totally be down. I just like talking to people. I find it
Oh, for
super
sure.
interesting.
Same,
And
same.
especially when it's like those long form conversations, it's great.
Absolutely. This was awesome, man. It's great to be able to talk to you, and I look forward to working with you in the future a little bit. And
Yeah,
look
for
forward
sure.
to trying this scent, man. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, it's good to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I will see you all again next week, Thursday, 9:30. You know where to find me. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you so much, Walt, for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's really nice chatting with you. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And see you next week.